Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office. Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons. They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners. They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently. I think the suits are putting the squeeze on Manderley about this one. Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us. You'll see. Tomorrow the coalition will be kissing his ass. Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us.
Target acquired. Stay alert. He may return.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation. I saw quite a bit of action today. I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write. Is it 5 kills get you the red eye? I think I'll put 5. I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write.
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Manderley is busy. I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Carry on, Agent.
Mr. Mandalay can see you now.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me. You aren't needed, Agent. Manderley will give you your orders. We're looking to you to set an example. I have an important matter to attend to. I must attend to a sensitive matter. I must attend to a sensitive matter.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
I have an important matter to attend to.
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what we stand for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
UNATCO assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, and therefore should submit to surveillance and intimidation by an outside force. We won't do it.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons, you think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of terrorism alone.
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect his property against explosives, firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
Get the hell out of here, Denton.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50. It's the tax code that makes sure big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
You have an assignment in New York, Agent. I expect you to follow orders.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been their real purpose.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
What happens is that politicians get money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers.
The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
Telling the truth.
You aren't needed, Agent.
If you got interrogated, you wouldn't have any answers either. We both just follow orders.
I must attend to a sensitive matter.
They already grilled me.
Manderley will give you your orders.
Telling the truth.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
You can lock me up, but you can't lock up the truth.
You aren't needed, Agent.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk. I am a patient man.
Ask me if I care.
But not that patient. You saw nothing, Ditton. Report to Manderley. Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan. The real plague eating at the minds of the American people is secessionism, regionalism, this new arrogance and sense of entitlement. Once the bug bites, you've already lost the patient. Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job? Quit screwing around. Leave, damn it. Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job?
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
I think Mr. Simons wants to be alone with the prisoner.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here. I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent. I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
I think Mr. Simons wants to be alone with the prisoner.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got some 7.62 millimeter rounds and a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, I can't tell you how great it is to be a part of UNATCO. You should have seen the fighting in Castle Clinton.
Yeah?
I cleaned the place out.
Went in shooting, huh? I guess that's what this agency is known for.
I never thought I'd see this much action in one mission.
In my day, international peacekeepers were citizens first and soldiers second. You can forget about that extra ammo. I'm only going to give you the multi-tools. I think you should concentrate more on mission objectives and less on the enemy body count. You've got your equipment. Now move out.
Those jerks from Washington think they own the place.
Try to remember, people have rights. Don't just shoot everything that moves. we killed a bunch of Afghans one time, but we weren't proud of it. In fact, our liaison at the UN went to the funeral.
Long night, huh?
Try to remember, people have rights. Don't just shoot everything.
What the hell?
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. They must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet. You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight. Looks like it's going to be a late night for both of us. You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight. You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
It's like a piece of ice.
I knew what I was getting into when I joined up.
He also said I lost my spleen.
Better I take a bullet than an innocent civilian.
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Just doing my job, sir. I knew what I was getting into when I joined up. I knew what I was getting into when I joined up.
I better make my rounds. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
Carry on, Agent. Stop following me. I've already reported you once. I've already reported you once.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who was that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I don't even want to know what happened in the bar. We'll take the heat off you this time.
Yes, sir. I can explain.
But that will never happen again. Never kill a civilian unless you're ordered to do so.
Yes, sir.
All right, now get moving.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
A new assignment. I think Agent Denton should handle the assassination.
Is there a problem? You lost your appetite?
His enthusiasm in Battery Park was exceptional. The courtyard of Castle Clinton was a graveyard.
It's kind of an exercise, you mean?
I think he will make a good assassin. We should give him the opportunity.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad.
I am anxious to see one of the experimental agents perform.
You aren't alone, Anna. If you see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back.
You...
Hey, who do you think you are?
Get moving. Stop clowning around, Agent. I refuse to babysit a grown man. Good luck, JC. Good luck, JC. Good luck, JC. Why are you still here? Why are you still here?
Hope this one turns out a little better. Your chopper's ready, Agent. Good luck out there. Give him hell, Denton. Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Piece of gossip. Anna Navarro likes your style.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton.
Bet you guys
The
would
Simons
think
did
it's
not appreciate your interference. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside.
Let's go.
bumping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
We lost the battle today. I admit it, yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces, years ago. They thought they had us licked, like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army, and what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me two 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy them? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
I'll take both of them for 600.
Praise heaven! Tonight was a lesson, praise Jesus. A lesson writ in blood. But once again, we gather amid whispers and secret numbers. We gather and wait. Now tell me, young sir, with that smart look on your face, if the army has the streets, but the rebels still have the subways and the tunnels, is that a UN victory? Those NSF boys certainly don't have trouble bringing in supplies, with or without the streets. With the help of angels and our God in heaven, amen! Our brothers tonight, all but a few, gave the jackals the slip. Tonight was a lesson, praise Jesus. A lesson.
Oh.
Thanks again for the key.
It wasn't a favor. I was well paid.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. If everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine, so long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
I'm not interested. We think they're loading the Ambrosia onto a plane. You heard anything about that?
Nothing I can put a price on. UNATCO already thinks it's Juan Lebedev.
Lebedev?
I don't know who else it could be. He owns a whole terminal at LaGuardia. Manderley's been trying to bump him off for years.
Since when is LaGuardia for sale?
City had some debts a few years back. There's always a buyer. But Lebedev's small time. He can't buy off the big politicians like a Bob Page.
Who does he buy off?
People lower down, but useful. Some of your buddies at UNATCO, actually.
Who?
You can't afford that one. How about that phone code?
I'm not interested.
Change your mind.
Thank you again. My hands get so cold.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same. Plenty of room around the fire.
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Yeah, cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
Underworld.
Good. As long as they decided to give you access. Go to the phone booth in the subway station. The code's MOLE. That's 665-tree.
Thanks.
When you get to the Brooklyn Bridge station, talk to Charlie. He'll get you into the tunnels where we live.
Think it's true, the vaccine they got? Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process it, though.
I hope so. I can't go much longer. Don't worry. We're allowed to be here. Cops have been pretty cool tonight. It's little things once in a while that make you feel not so much like a leper anymore. Plenty of room around the fire. Cops have been pretty cool tonight.
Charlie's the lieutenant mayor. He takes care of infrastructure.
What about the mole settlement? You taking new people?
Well, it's not the best time. Not right now.
I don't mind. I'd sleep into the dirt, whatever.
The thing is, they've got this policy. No one with the Gray Death can go past Brooklyn Bridge Station.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, miss, really.
No need. No, I understand.
I like Chime. He's always been straight with me. Now, we live in the tunnels west of Brooklyn Bridge Station. It's not a bad place. Lots of good people down here. Now, we have our own government, elections, a real democracy. Democracy's for small towns. That's how it developed back in Athens. We're modeled on the Greeks, with no outside influences. When there's millions of people in a country, no one has any say about anything. Big countries always turn into dictatorships. Then they fall apart under their own weight. Thought you were in a hurry to track down the NSF. I like Chime. He's always been straight with me. I like Chime. He's always been straight with me.
Go away. Just... contagious. I got no use for a handout. Every day, some new disease. I think it's government labs. Oh, thank you for talking to this old bag of bones. Most people, they look at you like you're already dead. Don't forget to wash your fruit. I think that's how I got it. Take care of yourself. That's enough. You're wearing me out. Take care of yourself.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorists got away. They built a secret passage in the subway station. You didn't used to be able to get to Brooklyn Bridge Station from here. It's neat, but I wouldn't go down there now, even if I knew the code. They built a secret passage in the subway station.
Now tell me, young sir, with that smart look on your face, if the army has the streets, but the rebels do.
And keeping out of the way, like they said. You don't have to push. I didn't have nothing to do with what went down. The NSF got what they want. That's all I know. What? Why? Yeah, I've been in trouble with the law before. So what? When I'm in jail, it's usually because I fell asleep somewhere, like it's a crime to sleep. Doesn't seem to be too much to ask for, a piece of ground. The NSF got what they wanted. That's all I know. Yeah, I've been in trouble with the law before.
Oh.
Change your mind. I already got the code to the phone booth, but thanks. Change your mind.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
Go away. Just...
Hi, honey. The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits. I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie. Nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care.
You want Zyme? Talk to the guy in the corner. His name's Rock.
I've got the plague.
You deaf? I said I don't handle the money.
That's why I look like this.
Beat it.
They should be giving me disability. It's my right.
Beat it.
Government lets people get poor, and they wonder why someone jacks their Mercedes. The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
What you need, bro? Vials are $250.
Know where I can find the mole people?
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
You want to set a price?
I'm a good neighbor. You want to buy something or not?
Maybe later.
Rock's the name, guy. Anything you want.
Maybe later.
Come on, bro. No cops down here.
Maybe later.
You need something to mellow you out?
I'm with you, Natko. Start talking.
I ain't going back to jail.
Let's try some word association. First word. Ambrosia.
Bitch, I ain't going back to jail.
Hola, bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to El Rey.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, man. You got any Zyme?
Sorry. Can you tell me how to find the mole people?
Help me, man. I'm out, and Rock cut me off. Hey, man. You got any Zyme?
Sorry.
I gotta get some Zyme. Hey, man.
Take a vial.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
Now maybe you can calm down for a second and tell me how to get to the mole people hideout.
Yeah, sure. They're in the tunnels.
And?
The keypad's under the sink, in the woman's bathroom. Everybody knows that.
The code?
Got me. The mole people keep me out because they don't like Zyme. Hey, thanks, dude. Oh. Who needs Rock, huh? Not me. He could just die. Take his 50-cut Zyme and blow. Under the sink, man. Look under the sink. Hey, thanks, dude.
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool. No one up here is looking for a fight. El Rey runs the show. We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits. You can stick around, long as you have legitimate business. All this, as far as you can see, is Rook's territory. El Rey runs the show. El Rey. All the
What's up?
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool.
Back off. You have business, talk to El Rey. Hey, cut it out! Homely ass muck, get your ass away from me. Who sent you, Jojo? You tell that punk we're laying for him. Gonna expand our operation. I said back off. I said...
We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chips.
You ain't all that. Think you're bad, strutting around Rook's turf.
Hey, bro, what's with the get-up?
I'm from out of town. I hear the NSF are operating around here somewhere. Know anything about it?
I guess I've seen them, but that's it. You a militia type? I can hook you up with some explosives. Serious stuff, man.
How much?
Whoa, 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 whoa. We ain't talking firecrackers, understand? What I got, it comes from a guy at UNATCO. Hardcore munitions and shit.
How much?
I got a lamb. You know what that is? $750.
Pretty steep for secondhand goods.
Either that or you work for it. You into fighting? I need someone to take care of the dealer downstairs.
Already dead.
Yeah? You killed him?
Just another parasite.
Hot damn. That guy you just killed? He's been in my way for months. Now I got the whole station. You can have the lamb. Now I can afford me a Gep gun. You don't want to be nowhere near one of those things when it goes off. Downstairs, I'm gonna start my own operation. Tell Charlie I don't want him advertising that I got hot merchandise, right? Tell Charlie I don't want him advertising that I got hot merchandise.
You can stick around.
I said back off.
You better keep yourself in line. You come in Rook's territory, you show respect. Think you're bad, strutting around Rook's turf.
No one up here is...
You don't want to be nowhere near one of those things when it goes off.
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
You were the one that turned on the water?
You mean those valves in the tunnel that was caved in?
Yeah, we lost pressure during the explosions on South Street.
I was just exploring. Can you tell me something about the NSF?
The NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom. Look for a keypad under the sink. Combination's 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
Be careful if there's a gunfight. There are families living down there. The mole people aren't militant like the NSF. The NSF wants a base down there because it's close to LaGuardia. Yeah, thanks again. Be careful if there's a gunfight.
Nurse knew.
Just be straight with El Rey. He be straight with you. The rooks, we hang mostly underground, but we about to spread out.
I'm looking for the mole people.
You don't want to camp with them. Trust me, they're too political.
I don't need a place to camp.
I started the mole people. I was there first. And then they made up committees that throw people out just because they don't like the way you look.
How do I find them?
Don't bother. They're elitist. And now the NSF is down there too. It stinks down there anyway. I'm a classic example of the individualist. I do better on my own. The only thing about staying up here is the rooks. One time I was drunk and fell asleep and they put me on the train tracks. Good thing the 5 is shut down. I'm a classic example of the individualist. I do better on my own.
You have a problem?
Get out! I got a bomb!
A bomb's a bad choice for close-range combat.
Might as well use it. Rock says I owe him. He won't even give me 1 vial for it.
What kind of bomb?
I think they said it was called a lamb.
Tough luck.
Yeah, you said it. All I want's 1 right now. Just 1 vial.
Suppose I could part with a vial of Chime if you'll give me the lamb.
You got some? Really?
Yeah. Let's see the lamb.
Take it, man. Whatever. Where's the Chime?
Make it last. I killed Homeboy out by the tracks.
Better. Much better. I was feeling pretty bad. Bad.
Leave me alone. The rule is you're supposed to use the secret passage and leave us alone. Man, it stinks in here.
Next, we're gonna move on Rock. You wanna run with us? Bet El Rey'd say okay. You wanna run with us? Bet El Rey'd say okay. That's a fly coat. You wanna run?
Looks like you've been overrun by NSF.
They move supplies through here. There's nothing we can do about it.
Anything recently?
A bunch of barrels came through about an hour ago. Woke us all up.
Where were they headed?
They went through the bathroom like they always do. Only way to get a key is from the NSF commander. Guy lives to the south. But I bet he'd die first.
Some of the terrorists actually live down here?
It's a secret room. You open the door by pushing a brick. They keep hidden behind some cardboard boxes.
I'll have a talk with them. You won't have to worry about the NSF for much longer.
The terrorist leader's command post is on this side of the tunnel to the south. If you're looking for the airfield, you're gonna want to go to the north end of the chamber. They've built a secret passageway in the men's bathroom. I didn't want to fight, but I guess it turned out for the best. You'd think the revolutionaries would have more respect for the people they're trying to fight for. I'm not against the NSF, but we got families down here. This isn't a barracks. If you're looking for the airfield, you're gonna want to go to the north end of the chamber.
You're the spy, huh? The metal guys knew you were coming. They have a plan. They're gonna kill you. They turned on hot steam in one tunnel and put laser traps in the other. The guards at the helicopter base are supposed to shoot you when you show up. You better go back. The metal guys knew you were coming.
You with the police? They just moved a bunch of barrels through here. You still have time to catch them.
Take it easy, I'm on your side. They made me do work for them. I used to handle records at a shipyard, so they had me break into the inventory systems. I was able to locate shipments of ambrosia. I guess it's not so bad if they managed to help some of the sick people. If you're looking for the leader, he's in a secret room next to the storage area beside us. I tried to get away this morning, but I got caught. Then they shot my cat. Like I said, I was just a prisoner. They didn't tell me much.
You from the feds? We don't need any help. Hell, the NSF don't hurt anybody. This is our place. We can do what we want. The city condemned this part of the subway. This is free territory. The NSF have every right to stand up to the government. Somebody's gotta. Doesn't seem like much to ask from the city of New York. A damn hole in the ground. Hell, the NSF don't hurt anybody. This is our place. We can do what we want.
I surrender.
The mole people say the ambrosia came through here an hour ago.
I'll cooperate. Relax. Key to the men's restroom is on the table.
This better not be a joke.
Hey, I'm just an accountant. I know the body armor looks threatening, but I'm part-time, like a reservist. I don't want any trouble. The key's on the corner of the table. I never wanted to see action. I know when to stand down. The key's on the corner of the table.
I know a secret.
Yeah?
It's about the NSF commander. You know how he gets in his secret room?
I give up.
He does something with the brick behind those cardboard boxes. It's true. I saw it.
Yeah, well, I'd stay away from that room for a while. It's not too pretty in there.
I know lots of secrets. My dad says you can't get anywhere if you can't keep a secret. When I grow up, I'm gonna be rich, because I'm gonna know everything. When I grow up...
I just lost a lot of neighbors. Forgive me if I'm not in the mood to talk right now.
I swear over the body of... Oh, Lucy, I swear it. They'll pay. No, there wasn't supposed to be fighting down here. Oh my God. This is terrible.
Hold fire. I surrender. Hey!
Panel secured.
Good. The booby traps?
Installed. They really think he'll make it this far?
Paul said not to take any chances.
Well, I guess he would know.
Don't shoot!
I surrender!
We got word. We're standing down.
We don't know anything.
We won't get in the way.
Easy, man.
We got word. We're standing down.
What is it now?
Easy, man.
These sewage tunnels look like they come out somewhere by the airfield. Be careful, though. The terrorists probably expect intruders.
Wait.
Private section of the wharf. Veer to the east. You should be able to take the elevator to ground level. If you hit trouble, double back across the platform. There's a sewer drain to the northwest which leads to a pond next to the airfield. We think we might know who's moving the shipment. More in a minute.
I got it.
one of the 3 missing barrels of ambrosia. We'll be sending a team to recover it. See if you find the other.
Swear I heard they found
This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield. Notified the recovery team. One barrel left. We think this one may actually be on Lebedev's jet.
Something moved. Could be the law. Is...
You can relax, JC. I told the troops to stand down. That's right. I'm working for the NSF. I'll meet you at the 747.
Excellent work. I underestimated your abilities. You work for the NSF? Listen to what I've got to say. We don't have much time. You got that right. UNATCO will have a team here in a few minutes. The Grey Death is a man-made virus. Everyone up to the President is at UNATCO's mercy as long as UNATCO controls the supply of ambrosia. You believe that? We have proof. We need to get the ambrosia to Hong Kong. Heard of Tracer Tong? He can help us synthesize it ourselves. You better step away from the jet. Your boss is my next objective. Join us, JC. Talk to Lebedev. He can convince you. Get on the plane. We're almost ready to go. Blackmail of the US government could not possibly escape the notice of the United Nations. Don't be so quick to trust the UN. Are you kidding? The UN's about the only chance we've got these days if the US spirals into another civil war. A pretext, nothing more. The whole project of world government, going back to the League of Nations, has been funded and manipulated mainly by wealthy bankers. Is that so? Remember that the UN itself was built on land donated by John D. Rockefeller. Get on board. A UNATCO security squad will be here any minute. The wealthy have always been the ones to profit from one world government. More later. You better get moving. The United Nations' secret goal... Well, this is David Rockefeller's description from a half a century ago. The supranational sovereignty of an intellectual elite and world bankers. The UN was founded not to end war, but to gradually dissolve national governments and replace them with a globalist meritocracy. Average people never benefit from government and business on a scale they can't even understand. Go! Go!
Hey, you're the guy the Fed sent? I have something for you.
How do you know anything about the feds?
Oh, Lebedev, all his people right now, they're running around like ants thinking it's gonna be a raid. Rich bastard probably has some kind of drug deal about to happen. Anyway, filch this stuff from a guy's locker. I'm selling a recoil weapon mod for 400. I also have some shotgun shells I'll give you for 300.
Here's 400 for the recoil weapon mod.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Maybe later.
Hold fire. Easy, we don't want any trouble. Hope you decide to join up. Hurry up, the UNATCO security squad won't be far behind. Your brother makes some sense, doesn't he? This was our last chance to do something about the plague. We'll protect you from your UNATCO buddies. Go. Lebedev is waiting. Go. Lebedev is waiting. Brother makes some sense, doesn't he?
That's the last one. Good work.
I surrender.
What?
Easy now, Agent. UNATCO has a policy against killing unarmed prisoners. We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decisions.
You know he wouldn't betray UNATCO without a reason.
Good work. Now finish the job.
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner. UNATCO policy protects him.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent. If you are too afraid, you are ordered to return to base on Manderley's authority. There is a helicopter waiting. That's the last one. Good work.
I surrender.
What?
Easy now, Agent. UNATCO has a policy against killing unarmed prisoners. We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decisions.
You know he wouldn't betray UNATCO without a reason.
Good work. Now finish the job.
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner. UNATCO policy protects him.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent. If you are too afraid, you are ordered to return to base on Manderley's authority. There is a helicopter waiting. I have the command here now. You are worthless if you cannot obey a simple order. This man will receive a speedy trial. You are worthless if you cannot obey a simple order.
I guess Paul must have convinced you.
All right, we're alone. If you have proof of a conspiracy, let's hear it.
The question you've got to ask, I'm surprised you haven't, is the obvious one. Who am I? Who made me, and for what purpose?
UNATCO has briefed me on my augmentations. Get to the point.
Your parents were murdered precisely because they could have told you the correct answer to that question.
That's a pretty big claim.
You didn't have parents. The ones you knew were employees. You were made by a couple of technophiles so crazed for power that they would control not only governments and people, but the chemistry of our bodies as well.
Your proof?
You're the proof. You and Paul. When you get back to UNATCO, pay attention. Something's not right. You're really working for a group of conspirators called Majestic 12.
You expect me to believe there's a group of people powerful enough to control the United Nations?
The UN and UNATCO are just a couple of their tools. UNATCO has already occupied the airfield. Just go through the motions and report back to Liberty Island. I can't do anything for you here. Be patient. Someone will contact you soon. If you want to find out more, you'll have to contact Trace Otong in Hong Kong. Be patient. Someone will contact you soon.
I can't say I like the way she operated, but oh my god. Manderley will have you shot. We have to erase the log files. I'll protect you this time. You better have a good explanation.
We know your brother was here. He is gone, but we will find him.
All clear, sir. We've disabled the security grid. Agent Herman is on his way. This area is secure. I heard you got Lebedev. Way to go. There's a chopper waiting at the helipad. I heard you got Lebedev. Way to go.
Manderley has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of the airport.
Standard procedure, it appears. I'm sure we can count on you.
I want to be the one to execute Lebedev.
Some bad news. I already took him out.
Yes, of course. Congratulations, Agent.
Hey, about my brother.
A shame that we have to track down and kill one of our most advanced agents. At least we have one of you left.
Don't you think we should give Paul a chance to explain himself? He's been with UNATCO for years.
Only one thing can happen when you break your oath to the Coalition. I will be truthful. I have requested the assignment of the Paul Denton assassination. Again, they ignore me. Again, they think they have a better punishment for a traitor than a shotgun to the head. I will do it myself, even if they say to get him alive. I was the one who warned them a year ago not to trust Paul Denton. Do not make the same mistakes as your brother. The helicopter is waiting.
We've disabled the security grid. Agent Herman is on his way. This area is secure. I heard you got Lebedev. Way to go. There's a chopper waiting at the helipad. This area is secure. All clear, sir. I heard you got Lebedev. Way to go. Agent Herman is on his way.
That's funny.
Gunter told me about Paul.
It's true. Paul's been working for the NSF.
This is gonna shake up the coalition, JC. I don't know if you realized how important your brother was.
Coalition will recover. I'm not so worried about the coalition.
UN officials will probably get involved. You'll have to keep your head down if you're gonna come through this in one piece. Sure you're ready to head back to base?
Give me a minute to look around.
Sure thing. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's move out.
Get in.
Vanderlee's pleased that you followed orders. He wants to see you.
This area is off limits. Sorry, Agent. Only authorized personnel. I have to ask you to step away from the barricade. Sorry, Agent. Only authorized personnel. Sorry, Agent. Only authorized personnel. I have to ask you to step away from...
Check in with Manderley so we can get out of here. We gotta move. It has to do with your brother. I can't say anything else right now. Just hurry up.
We got the news. Nobody really believes it. Too bad about Paul. Guess that goes to show we can't be too sure of anyone. But I know you're different, JC. I remember from the academy. You better get downstairs for a debriefing. You better get downstairs for a debriefing. Manderley wants to see you. You know the drill. Manderley wants to see you. You know the drill.
It's a question of who benefits society more. But who decides that? You? It's implicit.
I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims.
Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the Foundation that's important. When the Foundation's gone,
they make the decisions. They keep the machine running. Therefore, they must be protected first.
I'm not saying Paul was right.
It's basic tactics. Protect your command centers, your airstrips, your industrial zones.
It's just the rationing. Seems like the government could pay VersaLife to manufacture more.
Hello, Agent Denton.
Hi, JC.
Shame about Paul. We'll miss him.
We were just talking about the Ambrosia situation, looking at it philosophically.
Heck of an operative.
What a day, huh?
Shame about Paul. We'll miss him.
I guess Paul was too much of an idealist for this kind of work.
Heck of an operative.
You just got to be able to compromise sometimes.
Hello, Agent Denton.
Keep hoping, though. Keep thinking maybe he'll pull it off, whatever he's trying to do. What a day, huh? Think that's funny? Hi, JC.
Bullet to the head. That's justice. You catch on fast. Back to the same old routine. We sure showed that rich bastard Lebedev, didn't we? We sure cleaned house tonight. Heard you're shipping out to Hong Kong. Good luck. I heard Anna got killed. Amazing. Never seen HQ so crowded during graveyard. Bullet to the head. That's justice.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess he got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss. Incidentally, I haven't been able to reach Chime. If you cross paths, could you mention that Walton Simons is looking for him? I'm guessing he's in the break room.
I'll let him know.
You better not keep him waiting. You better not keep him waiting.
Here, take your op bonus. 1,000. Oh, you splitting hairs this time.
I have some bad news about Agent Navarro.
No shit. What the hell happened in there?
Lebedev. A surprise attack.
I find that hard to believe. You're digging your own grave if you cover up for your brother.
Yes, sir. I'm not covering up for Paul, sir.
Because he's gone, JC. I hope you'll understand this. The Coalition has shut down his augmentations and activated the kill switch.
Activated? What?
Some very important officials have become nervous. Nervous about Paul, but also about you.
I think I proved myself. Can they really kill him by pressing a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot, Jock, at the helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC?
Yes.
It's critical that they trust you. The only way to allay their suspicions of you... JC, is to actively work against your brother's allies. I got you this opportunity. Now it's up to you. Move out, Agent. Move out, Agent.
You're going to make a mess. I just can't get over it. How could Paul do this to us? He always seemed honest to me. I guess anyone can be a terrorist, if you think about it. I guess anyone can be a terrorist. If you think about it. what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little, but when I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
Agent Denton,
You won't give up, will you?
what's wrong?
Agent Denton's the guy I met in the bathroom.
Oh, I see. I was just telling Shannon about the operation. Quite a success, wasn't it?
Do you mind? We're talking.
We sure appreciate you staying late and helping out.
Do you mind? We're talking.
I was just telling Shannon about the operation. Quite a success, wasn't it? Whoever got Anna must have caught her by surprise. Whoever got Anna must have caught her by surprise.
Agent Navarro was out of line. I had no choice.
They'll have you killed. They won't even blink an eye.
Neither did I.
Well, watch what you say around Manderley. Let's leave it at that. I've been in contact with Gunther, by the way. No sign of your brother at the airport.
He sure caused his share of trouble. I don't know what to think anymore.
I wonder what it is he found out. Why he'd defect.
He thinks he has proof of a conspiracy.
Wild stuff, huh? I'd like to hear what he has to say. If you hear from him, or if you find out where he is, don't worry about the info link. I'll erase the archives.
You think he's right?
Worth hearing him out. I've never known Paul to make a mistake. Manderley was tuned in when you reached the 747. It really is all over for Paul. I know it can't be easy for you, not knowing where he is. Just hang in there. I'll let you know if I find out something. Paul never was gung-ho aggressive like some agents. I guess I know where he's coming from. I've armchair quarterbacked my share of search and destroys. Turns your stomach sometimes. If you need me, I'll be tuned in. Just holler. If you need me, I'll be tuned in. Just holler.
How are you holding up?
Fine. I completed the mission objectives.
You were ordered to assassinate a man in cold blood. Must have been difficult.
Not if you pause for a second and think about who he was and what he stood for.
It's a shame when a difference of opinion gets somebody killed. That's all I have to say about that.
Every war is the result of a difference of opinion. Maybe the biggest questions can only be answered by the greatest of conflicts.
Let's hope not, or we're on the brink of another world war. Speaking of which, tell me what you need. I'll load you up.
A Gep rocket.
Like the big guns, huh? Hang on to this, baby. It's the last one I've got. hear they're shipping you out to Hong Kong. Hate to see you go. Watch your back around the triangles. It's a shame about Paul. He was one of the best. Stop moping around, soldier.
Not much happening down here, Agent. We had to execute the prisoners. They wouldn't talk. Simon shot one of them himself. Now that's somebody you don't want to piss off. All the same, this post is a little more exciting when we've got someone in custody. Take a look around if you want. Take a look around if you want.
This ain't over. He was right here. What the hell happened?
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
Don't you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
But you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly, because as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
What do you mean by overhaul?
You will receive a memo in a few days. I am still collecting data.
UNATCO was very effective this evening. We recaptured the shipment.
You don't have to worry, Agent. It's the softer elements I am after.
Like who?
You're beginning to exceed your clearance. What are you? Angel OA?
Excuse my persistence. I'll wait for the memo.
Good. Carry on. I said no more questions. I have good reason to hold back the announcement. Dismissed, Agent. Leave me alone.
never seen HQ so crowded during graveyard.
Guess you guys found each other. Get everybody patched up?
I did my best. You're looking good.
Never felt better.
They just dropped off a few liters of the ambrosia you recovered, by the way.
Good work out there, Denton. I want you to know, we will not let your brother's activity cast its shadow on you.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done. We have you to take his place.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Well, no one on staff's gonna catch gray dead this month.
Paul said UNATCO uses the ambrosia supply to influence national governments. What do you think about that?
So it's true. He went over to the NSF.
Yeah, he tried to recruit me.
What? You? Work for the NSF? Did he really expect you to believe that UNATCO's part of some global conspiracy?
I waxed his boss. Maybe he'll get the message.
Looks like the cleaner bots were busy while I was gone. Busy day, but as you can see, I got to everyone. I can finally start on some paperwork. As usual, take what you need. Whatever his politics, I'm still gonna miss your brother. Tell him that if you see him. I can finally start on some paperwork.
I said no more questions.
Move out, Agent.
So long, Agent. We'll miss you, Agent. Strange you were reassigned so soon after only one day. You know what they say about China, right? That's where UNATCO sends people they aren't sure of. Kind of what Central Asia used to be for the Russians. Don't get mixed up with the wrong triad. From what I hear, that was Paul's mistake. Well, have a good trip.
I'm taking you to New York.
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
Your buddies at UNATCO asked us to steer people away from the town. Now, this block is about to heat up again. Clear the streets, no exceptions. We're telling everyone to leave the neighborhood. This one may get out of control. Keep moving, Agent.
Hold up, bro. You Denton, right?
Who the hell are you?
You tell your Unaco compadres, get out my hotel.
I live here.
First thing, look around. We got a change of management at the time. Mr. Renton and his daughter got early retirement.
This hotel belongs to the Renton family.
You want to live here? That's cool. But I don't want no raids. And if they think they're gonna get Paul, they need a warrant, and he ain't here anyway. Yeah, I know Paul. I haven't seen him. Unaco can't come in here without a warrant. Guy thinks he's messing with me, but someday, gonna get out of this place. Gonna get me a nice coat like that. Guy
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Well, come on. I've heard talk about a police raid. Maybe they know you're here.
You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong. You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
Go on.
UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
I'm prepared to believe you. I killed Agent Navarra, and I'll join you against UNATCO, but I want proof.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt the signal with the NSF transmitter, bypass UNATCO SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette.
I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists. Be ready to leave for Hong Kong when I get back. You sure you're all right?
No worse than a bad cold. What kills me is just
that they have this kind of power. The power, yes, but the fact that it's been there from the beginning. A lot of things are starting to make sense. You remember Mom and Dad?
You think they knew?
Lebedev thought so. He said they were employees of the United Nations.
They would never have agreed to anything like a kill switch.
Remember, I knew them longer than you did, and after what Tong showed me, I'm pretty certain we don't have a stitch of DNA in common with either of our supposed parents. The NSF base is on the other side of the tunnel. Silhouette's not much to speak of militarily, but you might call them the brains of the resistance movement. They go after public opinion. If it wasn't for Silhouette, there'd be a half a dozen meaningless civil wars going on instead of any kind of worldwide struggle. Ironically, to fight the One-Worlders, we ourselves have to become a global organization. It's been easier than we expected. Average people are beginning to wake up to the fact that bigger isn't better. A few bureaucrats in New York can't make good decisions for New Jersey, let alone Paris, or a village in China. That kind of centralization can only lead to precisely the debacle that the UN has become. Somehow the notion of unalienable liberty got lost. It's really become a question of what liberties will the state assign to individuals? Or rather, what liberties will we have the strength to cling to? It's only a matter of time before someone clever and ambitious figures out that the tools of dictatorship have been ready-made by well-meaning governments all over the world. UNATCO, for instance, a global response to a common problem. Looks good on paper, but a global military force is hard to keep accountable. UNATCO's already in the wrong hands. I don't know whose hands, but you'll find records of outside influence if you dig around the NSF headquarters. You better get moving. You better get moving.
Sick of being shoved around.
No escape. It's already too late for you. Came at us with everything they had, cut us to pieces even before we could take Washington State. They have us outnumbered. Some of us will be heroes. The rest of us will walk away on both legs. They have you, Sonny. They have you this time. Came at us with everything they had, cut us to pieces even before we could take Washington State.
What you looking at? I'm just minding my own business. You better stay away from the apartment on the second floor. That guy's packing, and he doesn't like people messing with his stuff. Back off, buddy. I'm just minding my own business.
Tell Paul he better lay low for the next few hours. Talk of a raid on the town. Now what do you want?
Anything for sale?
Hey, about your brother. If he's in Hell's Kitchen, he's a sitting duck.
So you heard that he went over to the NSF?
Yanatko's got this place nailed down. One thing they can't stand, an agent gone AWOL.
Maybe I should prepare for the worst. What do you have for me?
I have an extended clip that'll fit most handguns and rifles for 1,500 credits, a ranged weapon mod for 2,400, and a napalm canister that fits most flamethrowers for 2,250.
I'll give you 2,400 for the range mod.
Deal. This is what I've got.
Sell me the extended clip for 1,500.
Deal. The best thing is to stay out of Yanatko's way. This is what I've got.
Not.
This is what.
Not interested.
This is what I've got.
Not interested.
Here's a tip for free. Take cover. Yanatko's about to do a raid. All they said was, clear out, we're coming in. Good to see you Yanatko boys know how to clean up this town. I hear Yanatko's got a team going over the old NSF hideout. Probably put me out of business. By morning, Yanatko will know everything there is to know about the rebels. I bet I wake up tomorrow and I don't have a job. By morning, Yanatko will know everything there is to know.
Your buddies at UNAT. Now this block.
I thought they were shipping you off to Hong Kong.
Had to pack a few things. What's going on here?
Damage control. The NSF got their hands on some pretty sensitive material.
Probably had something to do with my two-faced brother.
Nothing we can't clean up.
Mind if I take a look around?
Go right ahead. I don't care what they say. Paul was a great agent. I hate to see him go. By morning, you won't even know the terrorists were here. We still haven't found what we're looking for. Gotta make my rounds, Agent. We think there's a secret level below the base, but no one's sure. Glad you could lend a hand. The guys inside know more about what's going on. Gotta make my rounds, Agent.
Send the signal from the satellite dish on the top of the warehouse. If you're unable to hack the computers up there, you'll need the instructions and account information Lebedev sent me. One of our agents who tried to send the signal but got run off left the data cube in a secret area below the garage. Look for a hatch under some boxes. A computer on the 3rd floor can unlock the hatch.
Just keeping busy. We've got a lot of work to do. Turns out your brother was stealing balance sheets from UNATCO's accounting department. The civilian authorities will take over tomorrow. I can't imagine what the rebels thought they'd find. A 10,000 credit toilet seat? The NSF sure put up a fight this time. Pardon me, sir. Someone should check out the route. I think we found all of the data. Pardon me, sir. I can't imagine what the rebels thought they were. You're not cleared to be up here, Agent. Crime scene unit personnel only. We will report this intrusion to Walton Simons. This floor is off limits. Where do you think you're going, Agent? We're supposed to defend this area with force, but I guess we'll let you pass. You better have a good reason for being up here. You better have a good reason for being up here. Howdy, Agent. Guess you have the command now. Just taking a break. Maybe you can cut through the malarkey and get us out of here before morning. From what I can tell, the NSF were fabricating records that said Walton Simons was bribing people at UNATCO. Don't know what they expected to gain from doing that. All a bunch of nonsense. I'm glad we cleaned this place out. They were riling people up with propaganda. Maybe you can cut through the malarkey and get us out of here. Turns out your brother was stealing balance.
But what's it for?
That's a dumb question.
No, really. What does UNATCO need with that kind of money?
Just look around. Think UNATCO be handing out assault guns if funding was left to the UN?
Well...
The uniforms. If it wasn't for Simons, we'd still be wearing those little white helmets.
Yeah?
He's what they call a philanthropist.
Axe this file?
Yeah, all of it. The whole directory.
What I want to know is what he gets in return.
Don't you know what a philanthropist is?
Yeah, like Nietzsche.
No, a philanthropist. Giving to charity.
Oh.
And that's why he volunteered for FEMA. To help out after hurricanes and that kind of thing.
That's a lot of money to just give away.
Some people are just good, you know? Good to the bone. We're in the middle of something.
You shouldn't be in here.
We can't work with you here.
This area is restricted by order of Walton Simons.
Leave us alone.
I'm gonna have to write you up, Agent.
Leave us alone.
I'm gonna have to write you up, Agent.
He's gone. Hail this guy and we all get a bonus. We'll find him.
I think he might be
gone. This guy's
gone.
just a rookie. He was right here. What the hell happened? Goddamn terrorist. He's still around somewhere.
confirmation that the signal went out. You even reached Silhouette in France. Come back to the apartment and let's clear out of New York.
Denton, Walton Simons here. What an expensive mistake you turned out to be. Corporal Lewis isn't responding, so I guess you took care of the troops. You won this time, but I've activated your kill switch. You'll be dead within 24 hours.
Your buddy Chad should have received the signal. Come on, UNAT goes after both of us.
Good. He'll be able to get his people to their base in the Paris catacombs. Did you find the records we collected on that weasel, Walton Simons?
I have a question about Simons. The instant I sent the signal, he ordered the troopers to hunt us down. Why does FEMA have authority over UNATCO? I thought FEMA was a domestic agency for flood relief and that sort of thing.
His authority doesn't come from FEMA. He's part of a secret organization, Majestic 12. We don't know much more than the name. They plan to use FEMA as part of a scheme to shut down the U.S. government.
Agent J.C. Denton, please put down your weapons and step into the hallway.
UNATCO! Come on, out the window. We'll meet Jock in Battery Park.
I can't manage the climb. You go ahead. The code to the gate they installed at the subway station is 6282.
I can't just leave you here.
Open up!
Don't be a fool. Run! I'll be all right. Go. Go out the bedroom window.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks for the help. Now get out of here. Quit screwing around.
Take care of yourself.
I'll have Smuggler get me to Hong Kong. He owes me a favor. You meet Jock in Battery Park. Go. You don't have much time. Enough. You have a job to do. Quit screwing around. You can trust Jock.
There's one. Stay sharp, people.
There is no escape. We will surrender.
Another peacekeeping occupation?
Not any better. They expect us to take you and Paul alive.
I surrender.
You are the one who killed Agent Navarre. Now you will confess and pay the price.
I need you to escape. I can cut power to the door only a few seconds without being detected. Get ready.
You're the spy they caught, right?
I never worked for the NSF, but my brother did. I think he was captured too.
You're definitely not the only prisoner. I heard noises down the hall.
Good. Maybe I can find him.
Let's get out of here. I smuggled in a knife and a med kit too. You want the med kit?
Yeah, I'll take the med kit.
What do you say? I think we can make it.
I'd rather that you wait here.
Let me know when the coast is clear.
Transmitting the floor plan. All of your equipment has been stored in the armory to the south. Paul Denton is alive in the laboratory to the north, but has a damaged info link. You must inform him of the escape. Tracer Tong will require his data vault in order to defeat the kill switch. This is the maintenance facility for the security bots. The armory is to the south, on the opposite side of the main chamber.
They're pulling back.
You're Denton. I thought you were dead. Leave me out of it. You're gonna bring the troops down here. I just want to stay out of the way. Hey, I just work on the bots. If you're looking for hardware, talk to Sven. They'll keep this level sealed off with a code. There's no way out. Hey, I just work on the box.
Get out of the way. We have enough to worry about.
Trouble with the bots?
Of course. Just look. Only one is operational, and now it's malfunctioning.
Maybe somebody hacked the security system and tinkered with its programming.
I think it was you. You don't exactly blend in, okay? I think you're the one they caught, and now you're trying to escape.
So, you gonna sound the alarm?
Maybe we can swing a deal, huh? You want the security login? 500 credits. I also have 7.62mm ammo for 600. Or what about an accuracy weapon mod? 750.
I'll check back with you later.
Found your equipment.
My goodness! Mr. Denton, did you escape?
Yeah. How do you know who I am?
I'm a prisoner too, and I say your name every day. I have cells from your body and culture. Your brothers too.
My brother? Is he nearby?
They have him in the medical area. Agent Denton, believe me, I share your fury at the skill switch functionality.
Do you know Paul?
Only from his disuse. The guards want me to figure out why your bodies tolerate the nanites. A damn hard question, I'm sorry to say.
Do me a favor, play dumb. They know enough already.
I try. Oh, how I try.
Maybe you can slip out when I open the main doors.
I've already been shot once, thank you. But good luck. The only code I can give you is 0199. That's to the medical area. Maybe you'd like to see your brother.
I would. Thank you very much.
I just came from the medical area. It's down the hall. Scientists are not allowed to leave this level. In 3 years, I haven't figured out who I'm working for. It's not UNATCO, not directly. Paramilitary ties run the place. They seem to have international ties. Mr. Denton, I wish you luck.
Hey!
Aim for the head.
Is he armed?
It's Denton. We aren't taking any chances.
I hope nobody gets hurt.
We've got him penned in. He won't get far.
What about this area? Is it safe?
Long as I'm with you.
Oh my god. He escaped? Shouldn't be back here.
You won't get far. They've locked the doors.
Paul, are you alright? What are they doing to you? I'm like the Russian researcher who contracted his own virus. They want to study the way I die. I hate to interfere with science, but we don't have much time to get you to Tracer Tong. You go first. I'll slip out on my own. You sure? Just take care of yourself, and do me a favor. Check in with Alex when you reach UNATCO level 3. Some of those guys are on our side. All right, but you better make it. I have some business to take care of in Manhattan. See you in Hong Kong.
We don't want any trouble with the guards.
Data vault image sent to Tracer Tong. Please leave the facility. At least one of you must survive. The code to the exit door is 1125.
We don't want any trouble with the guards.
He's perfectly okay. Look for yourself.
I'm afraid your brother has about 18 hours to live. Wish I had better news.
We have a lot to learn from this examination.
They've activated your own kill switch mechanism. You might have as long as 24. We don't want any trouble with the... Walton Simons wants us to study the tissue damage.
Please, let us get on with our work.
I don't exactly like what happened, but I guess they've got to think about international security. We don't want any trouble with the guards. I'm afraid your brother has about 18 hours to live. Wish I had better news.
We have a lot to learn from the...
They've activated your own kill switch mechanism. You might have as long as 24.
I'll slip out on my own. We're beneath UNATCO headquarters. The exit doors lead to Reyes' office. Tong can protect us. We just have to get to Hong Kong. You better get out of here. I'll make it. I promise. You better get out of here.